made writing this 3 as well. This is what you need to understand. Now I want you to try using GDB this thing. Declare an array like this. Okay. So I will do, and I want you to do it with me on the GDB in order that we will once for all at least have GDB in our history cache. Okay. So this is the hello world program by default comes. I'll just put this declaration. First I'll put this declaration. Okay. Now we know how we debug. So I put a breakpoint. I'll go in debug mode. Okay. Then in the debug mode, what I should do, I should click on start. Okay. And my execution will stop here. I can go and check a is a variable with 10, 20, 30 values, and my execution has stopped at this particular line. This means the declaration holds correctly. I have defined variable a and the values stored are like this. Okay. Now instead of this, so I'll stop this particular execution. To stop the execution, there is a stop button over here. I can hit the stop button. Okay, and I'll come back to this particular earlier 2 pane interface. Okay, वो बताना रह गया था इसलिए मैंने बता दिया. Okay, वैसे बहुत जो भी बताना होता है वो बताने की कोशिश करता हूँ. Now I am not declaring initializing it, only declaring the array. I can go to debug. Okay, फिर से मैंने debug किया. Then यहाँ पे मैं variables में there is some error, is it? No, I have not clicked on start. So I'll click on start, and after the clicking on start, see a 32,767 comma 0 comma 0. So there are random values over here when I'm using int a of 3. Okay, this is because the storage class is auto. I'm not writing anything before int like register, static, const. That is why the storage class by default is auto, and the initial values for the variables are randomly chosen. Okay, you will have garbage values. It is always better if you have a smaller array to initialize it. Okay, so edit in the so if I try to edit the code during the debugging mode, it will throw me an error. ये भी करके देखना चाहिए था. ये अच्छा हुआ हो गया मेरे से गलती. Now I can continue the execution of the program. It will execute. It will just print and go ahead. There is no problem. Okay, so it has printed and it has left the code. Now I can I can click on stop to stop debugging, go back to the execution. Right, so we have studied few things today, and those things are how to work with this GDB, and GDB is a good thing to practice. Okay, you will get to know a lot of things with GDB. Now one thing I want to show you, वो मुझे दिखाना है. I am not sure this is possible with the GDB or not. I'll just check myself. ये A3 हो गया. यहाँ पे मुझे वेरिएबल्स दिखने वाले हैं जब मैं स्टार्ट को क्लिक करता हूँ. वहाँ पे मैंने ब्रेक पॉइंट नहीं ऐड किया. प्रॉब्लम इज़ दैट ये आगे क्यों एग्जीक्यूट हो रहा है, क्योंकि मैंने ब्रेक पॉइंट नहीं ऐड किया. सो आई नीड टू स्टॉप द एग्जीक्यूशन एट द ब्रेक पॉइंट, एंड ऑलवेज द ब्रेक पॉइंट इज नॉट इन द डिक्लेरेशन स्टेप. डिक्लेरेशन स्टेप को मैं ब्रेक पॉइंट नहीं देता क्योंकि डिक्लेरेशन में कुछ एग्जीक्यूशन नहीं है. जनरली मैं एग्जीक्यूशन जिस स्टेप में होगा वहाँ पे जाके दूंगा. ये रन किया मैंने, सॉरी. आई नीड टू क्लिक ऑन डिबग. देयर आर शॉर्टकट्स. अगर मैं माउस ओवर करता हूँ तो वहाँ पे शॉर्टकट मुझे दिखता है. FIT इज द शॉर्टकट फॉर डिबगिंग. ओके, आई क्लिक ऑन स्टार्ट. ये मेरा वेरिएबल है. आई वांट टू एक्चुअली इवैल्यूएट एन एक्सप्रेशन एम्परसेंड a. Okay, it's not worthy. So just check how you can add more variables over here. But ठीक है, let it be. What I will do is I'll stop this session right now. There's some more idea that I wanted to convey through this particular thing, but then it's already 11:18 and I don't want to bore you around. So I'll stop this session. We will meet tomorrow, and tomorrow we are going to continue with arrays, and we are going to have some programs on 2-dimensional arrays and functions. Okay, we'll be looking at programs related to 2-dimensional arrays and functions in tomorrow's session. So I would urge you to look at concept of 2-dimensional arrays, look at concept of functions, and if you have any doubts in those concepts, come up with those doubts rather than me discussing something which you is not related. It's better to use it. Okay, Atharva Godambe is saying, sir, I tried using pi without defining it here, but it did not allow it. Ideally math.h has pi value, right? No, pi value is not there in math.h. There are certain constants in math.h, but their definition you need to know. So variable with name small case pi as a constant is not there in math.h. Okay, math.h has a lot of mathematical functions, but it does not have a constant defined using hash define with name small case pi for sure. Okay, you can search Google or you can do Google for identifying is pi defined in the math.h, and you will get to know about it. But you can always do hash define yourself. Hash define pi with a replacement value 3.1436, as I guess somebody told in the first go today in the class. Now I'm going to close this session. I will request you all to one by one leave the session. Hopefully this is not a boring session, and I'm trying to teach you few new things in every session, and focus is shifting from me discussing everything. I'm putting load of doing work on you more. So you must have understood from 3-4 days I'm not discussing programs anymore. I'm trying to make you do the programs yourself. Okay, this is how the things will work out henceforth. Okay, and I'm teaching you a lot of things which will be helpful for you in doing self study, and that is very important when you are learning